Ladies and gentlemen, dear teachers of English, good morning. Yesterday, we saw the use of on and how to proceed teaching to pupils. Today, we are going to see another grammar structure. Let us go through discovering it. The teacher creates a situation such as, suppose that you go somewhere and people ask you, where are you going? What can you say? Ask pupils this question. So, the person will say, I'm going to, for example, church, school, and so on. Today, we are going to see the use of to and the way you can teach it. Now, you stress on to. You ask pupils to repeat to individually and orally. After that, you make a model sentence, a simple model sentence. For example, Ilundu goes to church. Ilundu goes to church. Individually and orally. Now you ask the question, where does Ilundu go? Where does Ilundu go? Let them give the answer. Ilundu goes to church. You repeat the question in another way. You say, does Ilundu go to school? Clever pupils will say no. And now you repeat the same question by saying, where does Ilundu go? They have to say, Ilundu goes to church. Now, you make what we call repetition drill. Repetition drills, you repeat sentences with the same structure, with the same grammar structure too. For example, we go to Bibwa, they go to Masina, they go to Lemba, and so forth. Now, let's pass to transformational drills. Here, you teacher is going to start. You, for example, say, I go mangengenge. Between parentheses, to. So, I go to mangengenge. You ask the class, do you understand, class? Until they say yes. If they don't understand, please don't go on. Don't continue. Let them first understand the structure, the transformational drill. And then you continue. I go mangengenge. To. Between parentheses. I go to mangengenge. And you ask them, do you understand? If they say, yes, we do, okay, now you give other sentences. If they don't, please repeat once, twice, 3 times, so that they understand the transformational drill. After that, you make what they call analysis. The analysis here comes with what we call sentences. Sentences here, you write some sentences on the blackboard. 2 or 3 sentences. It depends on the teacher. You may write 2 sentences, it doesn't matter. The same also 3, okay, it is also good. Here on the blackboard we have got 2 sentences. You ask pupils to read the first sentence And so the second. The first is pupils go to school. The second is she goes to Europe. Now you ask them, what is the saying in those sentences? What do you remark? What do you find? What do you notice the saying in those sentences? They will have to tell you that, what is the saying is to and to. Go and the goes. Okay. Go and the goes are verb. Go is a verb. Goes here is the same verb but in the third person. Then you say to. Now you ask them, what is the nature of to? Surely they are learners, and I don't know whether they may come off or they may know the meaning of to. If they don't know, you teach is doomed. You are doomed to give the answer, to clarify them by saying to is preposition. Preposition like at, on, and so forth. Then you make the form. The form here, pupils, she are subject. Apart from that, go is the verb. Mine too. It means that you can't say she too goes or pupils to go to. No, you just say pupils go. It means that mine too here means that to can't appear, cannot appear before the verb. And then you write to, which is preposition plus complement. Now, the use. Why do we use to in the sentence? The meaning, the signification of to is to express what we say, what we speak, direction or destination. Apart from that, we may use to for other uses, which will come later on. I will have to prepare a lesson. How can you teach to? For example, you can say, the pen, I leave to Makoma. Okay, it means that you are living at Makoma's house. We are going to see this lesson after. Now, the reinforcement, will be either orally or with. You may give either assignment or homework so that pupils do it at home. At home themselves. They bring it at school so that you correct with other pupils. Look at the way you can teach preposition to pupils. Thank you very much. This is the end of how teaching the use of to. Now, ask them, what is today's lesson? A clever pupil will say, today's lesson is the use of to. The use of to. And you write on the blackboard. Thank you. See you next time for another English structure. Thank you. Goodbye.